so what? Fun, fitness, wellness and inspiration. 50 isn't old, 60 isn't old. In fact, the World Health Organization in 2016 has redefined the stages of life. You're still considered young at 65 and middle age starts at 66. You don't become a senior until you're 80, So with all of us living into our 80s and 90s, we've got so many years left to enjoy life and have some fun. Over 50, so what? Age is just a number. So what if you want to learn computers, go back to school, change careers, go to uni? You want to jump on a motorbike, go skydiving, try carpentry, pick up a musical instrument or learn to sing. So what? So what if you've got a bad knee, a bad elbow, a bad hip, a bad back? There's still so many things in life that we can enjoy. Fun, fitness, wellness and inspiration. This show is for people over 50 who want to be inspired and who want to inspire others. We hope that you enjoy the show and it encourages you to try a few new things without worrying about what anybody else thinks. This show has a number of segments, and today we have Energy for Life, where we have tips and strategies for keeping you healthy and active. We have the bucket list, where we consider things that you might want to try, might want to put on your bucket list. Alive and Kicking, a 5-minute fitness routine. You don't need any special equipment. We just have some fun fitness to music. We have that in every show. And we have Everyday Legends, where we meet people from the everyday community who inspire us. Now, for those of you who don't know me, I've been in the fitness and wellness industry for many, many years. In fact, way back in 1981, I produced a fitness record vinyl that became a gold bestseller. And I've been really passionate about the over 50s for many decades. In fact, right back in 87, I produced the first fitness video for the over 50s. I'm passionate about the over 50s, and I believe that by staying healthy, mentally, physically and emotionally, we're going to have a fun, quality, independent life as long as possible. Life is short, so let's have some fun together. Welcome to the bucket list. This is the segment where we look at new things to put on your bucket list, and maybe some of the things you've already got on your bucket list, but you're not sure about how you're going to go about doing them. Maybe you're not as fit as you used to be, and you've got some physical limitations, so you're not sure about whether you'll be able to do it or not. So we're going to look at all those things. Now, when I wrote the book Alive and Kicking, I interviewed some amazing Australian legends asking for the secret to health and vitality, energy and vitality as you age. And one of the things they told me was to always have something to look forward to. Always having something to look forward to. And that is what a bucket list is. So I suggest you go and grab a pen and paper. Get ready to write down your ideas. You can do it after the show, and if you contact us through YouTube, Facebook, whatever, we'll send you a template to help you with your ideas for your bucket list. We've divided the bucket list into 6 different categories. The first one is activities. There's a lot of those on my list. They're physical activities like cycling and kayaking, canoeing, skydiving, abseiling, maybe yoga, Pilates, meditation, trekking in the Himalayas, photography, activities. Next, we have house or home. Where do you want to live? Do you want to downsize and live in the country? Live by the beach? Maybe you want to get a caravan or a camper van and live in that for a while, traveling around. Then we come to family. Maybe you want to get the whole family together, your children, your grandchildren, you go on a holiday together, you stay in a cabin in the bush together, maybe some kind of family get together. Then of course there's travel, and there's hundreds of countries to travel to, whether it's Scandinavia, Sweden, Norway, South America, walking to Machu Picchu, the Pacific Islands, going to Fiji, New Caledonia. Maybe it's going around Australia, going to Uluru. Maybe it's even just going somewhere else in your state that you haven't been before. Then we've got arts and crafts. So that's pottery and sculpting and art and embroidery and knitting. And finally we have mental activities. So that might be learning how to play chess, a language, learning how to speak French or Italian or Mandarin, and computer skills, going back and getting a degree, getting a certificate. So that's it, your 6 different things for your bucket list. So what are you going to do in the next 10, 20, or 30 years? What are you going to put on your bucket list? We really look forward to hearing all about it, so please send us your stories. Energy for life. In this segment, we're going to look at tips and strategies to keep you vital and living independent as long as possible. And today we're going to talk about how do you get off the couch. Maybe you haven't exercised for a long time. Maybe you've never exercised. Maybe your family, your work, everything got in the way and you haven't got back into the fitness habit. Well, that's what we're going to discuss today. Now, many people know that exercise is great for your heart and your lungs, your cardiovascular system. You burn a few calories, keeps your weight under control. But not so many people are aware that it also helps prevent diabetes, Alzheimer's, dementia, and helps with stress, depression, anxiety. And with COVID-19, we all learnt the importance of having a strong immune system. Exercise strengthens your immune system. So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to find out how to get off the couch. Now you might think, well, it's easy for her. I mean, I did start teaching Ladies Keep Fit when I was only 17. But there have been times in my own life where I've struggled to get off the couch, going through menopause, suffering from depression, working 60 hours a week, not being able to sleep at night, having surgeries, having injuries. So I had to use my own strategies to get myself back on track, off the couch. So to start with, we're going to talk about cockroaches. Now I moved down from Sydney to Melbourne, and I did notice that one of the differences in Melbourne is that there didn't seem to be as many cockroaches. Now when I lived in Sydney, there seemed to be lots of them and you wanted to get rid of them all the time. Now I don't know what your experience is, and I don't know if you're the type of person who likes to catch your cockroach and set it free. But most people I've met like to kill the cockroach and get rid of it. And they do that with 3 predominant methods. Firstly, there's the squash. You stomp it with your foot, you slap it with a newspaper or a shoe, whack. Secondly, you might get a towel, paper towel or a tissue, and you pick it up, squeeze it in and put it in the bin. And then the third major way that I found that people deal with cockroaches is with the Mortein Plus or the black flag, and they spray that thing. Shh, shh. There it is, moving on the ground. Shh, shh. Oh no, it moved again. Shh, shh. Now, it could be a cockroach, it could be a spider. Think about it. If you're one of these people who likes to kill your cockroach or your spider, how do you know when that cockroach is dead? Yes, you know it. You know that that cockroach is dead when it stops moving, when it stops crawling across, when it stops wriggling its legs. You know that that cockroach or that spider is dead when it stops moving. Because movement is life. Movement is life. So it's as easy as that to get off the couch. You just need to move. To start with, you can stand up. Standing up raises your metabolism. You burn 9 more calories an hour just by standing up. So stand up. If you stand up for an extra hour today, an extra hour the next day, an extra hour the next day, an extra hour the next day. If you stand up for an extra hour every single day for a year, you will lose 3 kilos just from standing up. How easy is that? And we know about incidental exercise. So walking to the letterbox, great, fantastic, you're off the couch, excellent. Now my supermarket is 10 minutes walk away. So I walk to the supermarket, I put on a backpack, I load it up with 10 kilos plus of groceries and I walk back, and that's my exercise. How easy was that? So movement is life, and anything, any kind of movement, anything is better than nothing. Anything is better than nothing. So just think about it. What can you do? Stand up and move. Move your arms, move your legs. That's it. Anything you do is better than nothing. So, coming up soon, we have a fitness routine, a 5-minute fitness routine. You can do it just sitting in the couch, on the chair, doing your arm movements. Just get moving. Anything is better than nothing. It's time to get moving. So get up on your feet. We're going to do a low impact routine today, which is walking movements to music. So we're going to have some fun doing that. Now, with this type of exercise, just keep everything small. Keep your steps small. And as you get fitter and more confident, you can make it bigger. Also, you can not use your arms at all. You can just use your legs. And then you can add the arms later. And if you're not so mobile, not so fit, you might like to just sit in the chair and do it. So you can do the punching moves. You can do the punching moves in the chair. And when it comes to the leg moves, you can still sit in the chair and do the moves. So you can go walking in the chair, kick, 1, 2, 3, kick. And you can just kick your legs sitting in the chair. So it's time to get going. So get up on your feet or find a nice sturdy chair. Hi, and welcome to 5-Minute Fitness. Today we're going to look at getting rid of, maybe you got a little bit of stress in your life. So we're going to punch it out. We take a punch, double to the front. That's it, punch it. You might be thinking of a particular situation when you're doing this. Punch and punch. If you haven't got up on your feet yet, well, just sit in your chair and punch it out. Punch it out. Here we go. Punch. You feel better already, don't you? Yes, you do. You don't have to have some fancy gear to get up and move, to exercise. Would you believe we're doing exercise? Now we're going to walk on the spot. 1, 2, 3, kick. 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 And 1, 2, kick. Back. Kick. 4, 2, 3, kick. Just watch the furniture. 4, 2. Don't kick the dog by mistake. Kick. Forward. That's it. Feeling better. Every little thing you do every day matters. It all counts. Now we're going to kick on the spot. Kick. Kick. That's it. Kick. Keep it going. That's it, just kick. You can try kicking a little to the side if you want. Yes. And now we're going to do it all again. We have single punches to the front. Ready, go. Punch. 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 Whoa, yeah. Get that mean and angry look. Like this. Punch. Sometimes you don't feel glamorous. Sometimes you just feel Singles up ahead. Single. Punch it. Punch, punch. Punch, punch. Whoops. Bit of freestyle there. Feel free to jump in and do your own freestyle. 3 walks. 1, 2, 3. Kick. 1, 2, 3. Kick. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Looking cool. Forward and back. Very good. That's it. Relax into it. Just kick it. Kick. Yeah. Now, some kicking on the spot. Kick. 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 Hey! Oh! Sometimes it feels good just to shout out a few words. Hey! We're going to take a punch to the side. Punch, 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 punch. Punch it! Other side. Punch. That's it. everyday legends. These are people in the community, everyday people who seem to live an inspired life. Maybe you know someone who's got some excellent energy and vitality. They seem to have reinvented themselves after 50. Maybe they've done some amazing contribution to community work. Who is it that inspires you in the community? Now, today, our everyday legend is Captain Tom Moore. With COVID-19, 99 years young, he walked 100 laps up and down his 25-metre property to raise money for the National Health Service. And he raised a phenomenal £31 million. That's over $58 million. Now, some of you may not know, he also released a song, You'll Never Walk Alone. And he became, at 100, the oldest person to ever top the UK charts. So, Captain Tom was an amazing everyday person. He not only raised a phenomenal amount of money for the NHS, but he also raised the spirit of an entire country. Now, Captain Tom was pretty amazing. He did something pretty spectacular. So we're not necessarily looking for people that have done things as big as that, but maybe there's someone in the community who you think's amazing, that you just love their energy and vitality, and you'd love to tell us about them. So please drop us a note through Facebook or YouTube so that we can bring out all these amazing community everyday legends. My dad was an inspiration to me. At 93, he was still driving his car. In fact, he would drive right across the city to meet me at the airport. And what's most amazing, he came out of the airport, he could remember exactly where he'd parked the car. Now, my dad would walk or swim every day. It didn't matter if it was teeming with rain, if it was blowing a gale, if it was freezing. My dad would be out there doing it. He was an inspiration to me. So, who inspires you? We would love to hear about them. Thanks for watching Over 50 So What? Fun, fitness, wellness and inspiration. The takeaways from today are: movement is life. Anything is better than nothing. Remember, the World Health Organization says you're still young until you're 66, and you don't become a senior until you are 80. So let's have some fun together and meet some inspiring people. Life is too short not to have some fun. So we hope to see you again soon. I'm Carol, over 50. So what? Be sure to hit subscribe, keep up to date with the latest things that are going on. We'd love to hear your comments below, and anything that relates to the topic of this video would be awesome.